Hi guys, how y'all doing today? You gonna tell them hi? How's y'all day going? Ours is pretty good. The weather is not too. What you finna do? Hold on, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. So yeah, the weather here is not too bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's hot, but it looks like it's about to start raining. So the clouds are out, so it's not too hot. And it's like a little breeze, just a little small little breeze that I really appreciate. Thank you, Jesus, for that little breeze, because I need it. But today, you guys, we're going to talk about friends. Friends. How many of us have them? Let's be friends. You guys, I'm sorry I'm all shiny. The oil from my hair is rolling on down to my face. Anywho, friends. What is a friend? You know, some of us don't believe in friends because they feel like they can't trust anyone. But let's see what it says in the dictionary about friends. It says, a person whom one knows and with whom one has a bond of mutual affection. Key word there is and, meaning both. So, your friend is someone that knows you. Somebody can't be your friend and they don't know you. They can be your associate. They could be your co-worker. They could be your classmate. They could be your neighbor. But they can't be your friend unless they know you. And y'all share a bond. Like y'all have something in common that you like or that you don't like. Or just a mutual affection. Y'all feel the same way about something. That's what it says according to the dictionary. But let's see what the Bible says. It says, two are better than one because they have a good return for their work. If one falls down, his friend can help him up. Pity the man who falls and has no one to help them up. And that came from Ecclesiastes 4:9, verses 9 through 10. You guys, what I received from that is, okay, you know how some people say, well, I don't need nobody, I'm good by myself. Okay, but when you by yourself, what you gonna do? Like, like they said, when you fall, you just gotta some kind of way get yourself up. But if you have a friend, they could help you up. When you're feeling down and out and depressed, it's good to have a friend to, remind you of the good things and everything. Because, yeah, you can pull yourself out of situations, but it's just easier when you have someone to help you. And with that being said, everyone that's around you is not your friend. Let me tell y'all. Growing up, like back in the day, I had this friend, who I thought was a friend. We did everything together. We used to hang out, go to parties together, we did everything together. And I consider her a friend because she was always around me. And let me tell you, just because somebody's always around you, they are not your friend. Because let me tell you, your enemies are close too. Like, your friends are close, but your enemies are closer. You know why I say that? Because they know you. Your enemies, they know everything, every inch about you. And everything they know about you, they will use that against you whenever y'all get into it or whatever. A friend won't do that. Like I said, there was this chick back in the day, like, me and her was real close. And we did everything together. We made sure our classes and everything was together and everything. Y'all, let me tell you. Everybody kept telling me, oh, you need to watch her. You need to watch her back. She ain't your friend. She talk about you behind your back. She this and that. I'm like, no, that's not true. I ain't believe that. You don't believe he say, she say stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I trusted her and I believed in her. So it was one day, me and her, we didn't agree about something. And y'all, she just turned to a whole different person. Like, because she wanted to, let me tell you, me and her were both boy crazy. And she wanted to go to some party. Like, sometimes I just didn't want to go to no party. I just want to just chill. So I was like, no, I'm going to go to the party. And her boyfriend was talking to my boyfriend. Well, they weren't talking like that. But, they was close friends. They were best friends. So me and him weren't really getting along. And we was about to break up. So that's another reason why I didn't want to go to the party and everything. And she was like trying to convince me to go to the party. I'm like, why? Well, I mean, why you want to go to this party? She was like, well, I just want you to go. And if you don't want to go, then, you know, that's messed up. And I mean, she just was acting plumb fool on me, you guys. She was like, you're not a friend if you don't want to go. And it's like, I'm like, you know, what's the real deal? Like, why are you tripping for real, for real? And she was like, well, I'm just saying, if you my friend, you would go and party with me and this and that. And I'm like, well, what's really going on? Like, tell me the truth. And she won't tell me, y'all. So, me and her, we had got into it. We had stopped talking and everything. Kind of find out, she didn't want to go to the party if I didn't go because she knew that other people weren't going to go if I didn't go. You guys, sometimes people, they use you. And that's what she was using me for. Like, you know, when you're in a relationship, and a friendship is a type of relationship. It is a relationship. So, when you're in that relationship, a lot of things you don't notice because you're in it. It's you and that person against the world. That's what you feel like. But outsiders, they can see the truth. They see what's really going on. But you have your rose-colored glasses on, so you don't see. So everyone would tell me, yeah, she's just using you. She's just using you because, y'all, I get along with a lot of, you know, men. I get along with boys better than I get along with girls. So I always, even now, I always have more male friends than I do women friends, because women are messy, y'all. But that's a whole other subject. Anywho, so they was like, that's why she your friend, because you have a lot of male friends, and she know that if you go to a party, you're gonna bring the guys with you. So, you know, I heard people tell me that, but I just didn't believe it. So she just, you know, I try to keep my distance from her, because when you get into it with somebody, you don't want to be around them. And she, you know what I'm saying, every time she would see me, she had something smart to say. And I just like, okay, let me go from this girl, because if she touched me, it'll be different. But her words wasn't bothering me. What she was saying, it wasn't true, so it really did not bother me. So I was like thinking, how could someone who used to call themselves my friend be doing all this stuff now? You know what I'm saying? How is that possible? And the thing is, I thought I knew her. We went to church together, y'all. When I said we did everything together, we did everything together. I thought I knew her. I knew her family. She knows my family. I just wasn't understanding how this person that I thought I knew was acting this way. And the thing that we had in common was that we like boys. That's what all we used to talk about was boys. What's all she used to talk about. That's another thing I had noticed once we had stopped being friends. Like, whenever we were together, it would just be her talking. And I would be listening. And that really didn't bother me, because I do, especially back then, I like to listen to stories and listen to gossip and everything. That was something I really enjoyed. But whenever the situation with me and I wanted to tell her about it, she didn't want to hear it. So, if her and her boo going through something, yeah, she let me know what's going on, who she want to be with next, this and that. When it come to me, if me and my boo going through, I try to talk to her about it, she wasn't trying to hear it. So it was like a one-sided friendship. You have to be careful with people like that, you guys, because people, like they said, she was using me to, you know, get her a man. Every time her and her boo would break up, she'll come to me to hook her up with somebody else. And that's something, to tell the truth, I do enjoy doing, is hooking people up, because, like I said, I have a lot of male friends, and a lot of them, you know, be wanting me to hook them up too. So if I got a free homegirl and a free homeboy, why not hook them up? You know? But relationships really don't even work like that, you guys. Now that I'm older, I always tell people, like when they tell me to hook them up, I'm like, let y'all be friends first. Because when you're in a relationship, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, best friends, whatever type of relationship it is, you have to be friends first. But that's a whole nother subject, you guys. Let's see what else. I got my notes, y'all. Don't want to miss nothing. Okay, just because somebody knows you, you know how the definition says that they know you and y'all have a mutual affection? Well, if somebody knows you but y'all have nothing in common, it really is like really weird relationship, really weird friendship. Because, let me give you an example. Like, for example, my husband and I, you guys, back in the day, when I met him, you know, the thing we had in common was computers. We love computers. That's how we met in the WizKids program. We love computers. We love to learn. We love putting stuff together and figuring it out. That's something that me and him shared. But we didn't know each other. All I knew about him was that he was real smart and quiet. And what he knew about me was, I like to talk a lot and like to eat a lot. That's all he knew about me. So, of course we had to get to know each other. And, at first, y'all, I would have to go into, like, real depth details of how me and him end up hooking up. Honey, that's a story of its own. But finally, when we got together, what made us stay together is because we had common interests, and we, after, getting to know each other, we knew things about each other. So that's what kept us together. Now, don't get me wrong, me and him had broke up like a billion times. We was young. That's what young people do. Get together, break up, get together, break up. So, another thing I want to discuss with you guys, sometimes friends outgrow each other. I have 2 good friends right now that I have been friends with since we was in elementary school. Y'all, as years have went by, people change. People change. And it's up to you and that person to accept each other. Remember we talked about accepting others? It's up to y'all to accept each other and to accept that change. And see, with them, I accepted the changes that they went through. Of course, when we were in elementary school, we was young, we did elementary stuff, crazy stuff, we were boy crazy, this and that. Middle school came, basically the same thing. High school, same thing. If something about them have changed, it was up to me to accept them for that. And that's what happened. I did, and that's up to me for me because, like I said, we all have changed. Like, we're all fat now. I mean, we're all different. Now that we're adults, we're all different, but we still love each other and we still accept each other for who we are. And that's what a good friend is. That's what a friend does. If they didn't accept me, then we would stop being friends. And let me tell y'all, if somebody wants to stop being your friend, bye. Don't beg them to stay. Don't do none of that. If somebody wants to leave your life, bye. Because sometimes God brings people in your life for a reason, for you to learn something from them. So, I'm not saying y'all go do this, but say you had a friend that was good at picking locks, okay? They done taught you how to pick locks, and that's all that friend was supposed to be there for. That's all y'all had. So if you grow up a little bit and you decide, okay, I don't want to pick locks anymore, but that person still does, you need to get away from them. That's not your friend anymore because they're going to continue to do that. That's something that you don't want to do anymore. And if they don't accept the fact that you don't want to do that anymore, and you don't accept the fact that they still want to do that, get away from each other. Y'all, when I was younger, me and one of my close friends, we had got into it real bad. And my mom forced us to be friends again. Her mom and my mom called her mom and told her mom, hey, they're not friends anymore. They done got into it with the boo. And I knew why I didn't want to be her friend. She knew why she didn't want to be my friend no more. But our parents had forced us to try to be friends again, and we never did. Like, we tried to be friends again, but it was kind of awkward. It was different because we was getting older and things have changed. Now that we are grown, we've crossed another path and we're polite to each other, but we're not rude and nothing like that. But it's just we know that we will never be where we was at because we have grown apart. So you have to realize when somebody wants to not be friends with you, it's not that they're being mean or anything. It's just, y'all time is up. It's over. Let it go. Let them go. Don't talk bad about them. Don't try to kill them. Don't try to wreck their car. Don't try to steal their man. Just let it be over. That y'all season is over. People, the older you get, the more you mature. For some people, not everybody. But people change. Nobody is the same person that they were back in elementary, back in high school. I know I'm not. I'm definitely not the same person. I'm not even the same person that I was last year. Like, let me tell you something. When you have a child, things change. When you get married, things change. Those are big things in your life. So if before you was married, you out clubbing, doing single things, then of course your friends, if they're single, they enjoy that. They love you for that. That's what y'all friendship is on. But like speaking for myself, once I got married, a lot of my friends, I had to leave alone, honey, because I can't go clubbing every weekend. I can't go to this guy's house. I can't go do this. I can't go do that because I am married. I am with one man. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some married people that do step out of their relationship and everything, but I'm not one of them. So I couldn't do the same single stuff that they were doing. And, they would be upset. They would get upset. Oh, you done changed since you got married. You don't go to the club no more. You don't talk to such and such no more. You're right. I don't do that anymore because I'm dedicated to my husband. My husband's dedicated to the Lord. So I'm dedicated to the husband and the Lord. So, of course, a few friends I had to let go because they want to do single things. I can't do those things anymore. I know some people that are married, they still do it, but I'm not one of them. So then once I had a child, now I have a child now. A few more friends I had to let go because they don't have kids. They're married, but they don't have kids. So they still do crazy stuff. I can't do that because now I have a reason to live. I have to live for my child. I have to survive for my child. I can't go out and do this crazy stuff with you, jump off buildings, blow up stuff and all that with you because if I die, who's going to take care of my child? Yeah, her daddy can take care of her, but it takes two. It's going to take both of us. She needs her mommy. So, as time go by, you guys, sometimes some of your friends, you got to let loose. If they don't accept the changes in your life, let them loose. You guys, I had a friend just here recently get mad at me because, I told them that I couldn't go somewhere with them. The place that they wanted to go, it was not for kids, you guys. It was just for adults only. And I was like, I cannot go. I only go to family-friendly places, like it's somewhere that allow kids. That's where I go because I have a child and I take my child everywhere I go. So when I said they got upset, they got upset. And I was like, oh, you need to leave her with somebody. Who am I going to leave her with? They was like, well, she's old enough to, be able to fend for herself. She's a baby. You want me to leave my child at home by herself? It's like, oh, okay. You're not the type of friend I need to be around. Our friendship, of course, when we was friends, it was great, but neither one of us had kids at first. Neither one of us was married at first, but now that we're getting older, I have a husband, I have a child. A lot of things I don't do anymore, but she still does. So, I'm not bashing her. She can do what she want to do. Good, great, but that's not my life anymore. I'm another person. I'm older now. I don't do those things anymore. And I'm definitely not going to be doing it with my child. And I'm not going to leave my child at home by herself. Yeah, that's a whole other subject. But, you guys, I want you to comment below and let me know what are the things that you and your friends like to do together. And when y'all get into it, how do y'all get past that? Because sometimes nobody's perfect. You're going to get into it with your friend. And sometimes you have to agree to disagree on situations. God, he brings people in your life for a reason. Even people, if you're in a bad relationship with your man or with your wife or whoever, if you're in a bad relationship, don't be mad. Be like, I wish I never met that person. No. It's good you met that person because now you know what to stay away from. You know what to expect from people like that or someone that's like that. And you guys, all people are not the same. Like, they're not. That's a whole other subject, you guys. They might have things in common, but they're not the same person. I know there was a point in time in my life I was like, man, I'm not dating nobody else because all men are bad. I used to be that way, but that's not true, you guys. So comment below. Let me know, what do you do in your friendship? What do your friends like to do and everything? And how long have y'all been friends? How long have y'all been? When did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? How often do y'all get together? How often do you talk to them? Because just because you don't talk to your friend every day does not mean that they're not your friend. Like, I have friends that I probably only talk to twice a year, if even that. Because, like I said, we're adults now. We've grown apart, but we still love each other. But we're adulting. You know what I mean? She has her life, I have my life, but we still love each other, so we always check in on each other like, hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That's it. How's the family? That's it. We don't go nowhere together, none of that. And sometimes you have long distance friends who, you can't see them as often as you would like because they live so far. But you guys, I thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all receive this word. This is actually a really big subject. There are so many other things I could say about it, but I don't want to keep y'all too long. Maybe I should do a part 2 about friendship. If y'all have any questions, comment below. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed.